Good morning, Mzansi. It's Saturday, March 5, 2022, and here are the top 5 stories that have made headlines for today. Shane Warne found dead. Australian spin legend Shane Warne has died after being found unresponsive in his villa and could not be revived by paramedics. He was 52. In a statement, Warne's management said Shane was found unresponsive in his villa and despite the best efforts of medical staff, he could not be revived. The family requests privacy at this time and will provide further details in due course. Warne is the greatest leg spinner of all time, having taken 708 test match wickets, a figure only surpassed by Sri Lanka's Mattia Muralitharan. Ukraine, President Zelensky survives 3 assassination attempts. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has managed to survive at least 3 assassination attempts in a matter of days, a new report has revealed. According to the Washington Post, the assassination plots were thwarted when Russia's Federal Security Service, FSB, alerted the Ukrainians about 2 separate mercenary groups that planned to launch the attacks against Zelensky. I can say that we have received information from Russia's Federal Security Service, who do not want to take part in this bloody war, Ukraine's Secretary of National Security and Defense Oleksiy Danilov is quoted as having told The Times. Red tide causes an estimated 500 tons of lobster walkout on West Coast. It is hard to wrap your head around 500 tons of West Coast rock lobsters washed up on the beaches along the West Coast. Unfortunately, it is the harsh reality of the current red tide walkout. Local fishermen recently jumped into action in an attempt to save the West Coast rock lobster amid the red tide walkout. According to a social media post by local fishermen in the Elands Bay area, about 6 tons of crayfish were deposited back into the ocean. Russian businessmen put $1 million bounty on Vladimir Putin's head. Risky move or not? A Russian businessman has put a $1 million bounty on Russian President Vladimir Putin, asking Russian military officers to arrest Putin as a war criminal. Crypto investor and California-based businessman Alex Konenikin made the following post on his Facebook. I promise to pay $1 million to the officers who, complying with their constitutional duty, arrest Putin as a war criminal under Russian and international laws. According to Konenikin, Putin had violated the Russian constitution by eliminating free elections and murdering his opponents. State capture, ANC sets up task team to process a latest Zondo report. The African National Congress, ANC, has set up a task team to process and make recommendations to the National Executive Committee, NEC, regarding the findings and proposals contained in the State Capture Commission report. The task team is made up of Jeff Radebe, convener, Joel Netshitens, Thoko Didiza, Ronald Lamola, Nelady Panda and Lindayo Masiko. ANC spokesperson, Pure Mabe said the work of the commission is vital to the national effort to place the era of state capture behind us and ensure that such events are never allowed to happen again. Mabe said the ANC will support the government in effecting the measures required to eliminate conditions and conduct that enable state capture and systemic corruption. This is Leah for the South African.